like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Well, hi everybody. How are you tonight? Gosh, it's good to see you. There I am, kind of cricket. Yeah. Oh, getting back in the swing of things is tough sometimes, but I'm getting there. So up front, tomorrow night, I posted that there'll be a premiere. The grandkids are coming. They're here from Phoenix. And we're going to have them for a couple days. And our daughter asked if we could meet them in Gig Harbor around dinner time and pick up the kids, or at least, and so, well, actually we're meeting at Lake Catherine. So I don't think I'll be back in time. We're going to have pizza, family time. So I recorded a story for you today for tomorrow night. So tomorrow night will be a premiere, and tonight I'm just doing one story because I just looked at my email and I have a board meeting and I've missed like the last 2 or 3 board meetings right after this. So yeah, I'm gonna check in with everybody. Linda, hi, how are you? Good to see you here. And Tamara must have been talking about falling off. The only race I'll be riding is in a train. Writing. Oh, yay. I have 3D moon done. Need a stand for it. Oh, trying to make clouds to go with the one on my canvas. Nice. Skateboarder, follow Tony yet. We had, this book is not about Tony that I'm reading tonight. It's like that, but we're a family. Yep. Gail's here and Linda. And Tamara is here. Tony Hawk for the win. Yeah, this isn't about Tony tonight. This is a cool book okay, I said I was done with Frank Morrison, but this is a book he did all on his own. And it is a Coretta Scott King award-winning book. And so it's called Kick Push, Be Your Epic Self. I thought that fit with us perfectly. So Tamara's here, and I want to hear something funny. When my husband turned 50, wait for it, he bought himself a skateboard. Oh, he fell, and wow, did he have some bad scrapes from head to toe. Not good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Treat each other so. You guys, I started something, and I'll tell you, tomorrow night if you listen, I told you a little bit about it. It's about, I'm doing this little kind of challenge for 60 days where I just write every morning, and it's just a sentence. I do a lot of journaling as it is, but this is just about even like taking a calendar that you have and just writing a sentence in it, writing something, your thoughts, even if you have to write, I don't know, I don't have anything to write today. This morning I wrote, about, I think the sentence said something about how I need to watch where the light's coming from. Because with photography, because I'd looked out the window and I noticed the light hitting Johnson Point. So I wrote that down, and then I did a short little sketch underneath it. So I'm going to try doing that for the next, we'll see how I do with it. I'll let you guys know. And then I have some things I'm using for that journaling. Might be kind of fun. Yeah. 3D. Hey, there's Larry. Yeah, I want to see a 3D moon. It would be, I'm certifiable. We're all certifiable, I think. It didn't come, try texting it. Strange you aren't getting it since I attached it to your address. Well, okay, that's it. I'm done. Larry, what are you done with what? And Angie's here. No, Tamara. Oh, I think, and Angie's here. Yep, Tamara, everybody. Oh, Helen's here. Hi, Helen. Nice to have you here. Good to see. Did I see Julia back there? No, I saw Linda. Going through, wow, yep. Larry had a sponsor for his skateboarding back in the day. Yeah, Larry's done some work on skateboards. He's done some painting on his skateboards and stuff. Don't you have a video? You should put the link to that video in here, Larry, or else one of these nights, because it is way super cool that you did that work on that skateboard. Anyway, so I'm not going to babble on tonight, and I'm going to get into the story right away. You all know about Frank Morrison and all the things that he's done, and so I'm going to hop into it so that I can make the board meeting too, and that I have missed board meeting. I think September, October. Yeah, I've missed 2 months of board meetings. So for Two Waters Arts Alliance, and it's kind of important. Anyway, so here I am, ready to go, and it's time for the story, Kick Push. So Kick Push by Frank Morrison, Be Your Epic Self. And there is the cover. So cool. I love it. His artwork in this is really dynamic. And I'm going to move myself. Oops, not that. Unlock that overlay and just move it over here. So it is not in the way of the book. Move that over a bit. Yeah. Lock that up. There we go. Lock it there. There we go. Kick Push. Be Your Epic Self. I love this first. Look at again, his use of oil paint and how he presents that as just the whole dynamics and the stretching of the characters. He says here at the beginning, a note from Frank. It took a month of rolling down a hill into a pile of rocks, repeatedly falling and crashing around a half pipe for me at age 39 to give up any dreams of becoming even an average skateboarder. My children, who watched at the bottom of the hills and on the sides of ramps, were amused. I found myself thinking about a phrase as I sat patiently on a curb while my daughter stuck Band-Aids on my knee. Let me show you how we used to do it. A phrase used by my fathers daily had a very different meaning now. My children are now showing me how it's done, one kick flip at a time. Show-offs. When painting this story, I chose my signature style of mannerism. It seamlessly portrays the wicked moves and tricks I've seen my children and their friends perform over the years by capturing the energy and essence of these moves rather than the physical reality of them. I couldn't imagine another style capturing the high-flying acrobatics through the air, up walls, and down ramps. The urban setting, drenched in graffiti backgrounds, can be any city. The transformed font reminds me of how simple plumbing pipe becomes a skateboarder's instrument, gliding over it like Duke Ellington sliding his fingers over the piano keys. With this story, I wanted to show kids that their interests don't need to be confined by any expectations. Wow. I hope readers enjoy this story and are encouraged to follow their own unique talents. Be you, be great. Kick Push, Frank Morrison. Meet Ivan, the kick-flipping big rail king. He's been grinding the streets with moves so big, His friends call him Epic. A new day in a new neighborhood. No sweat. These streets might be different, but Epic's tricks are the same. Look at that starburst behind him. Hey, there's Julia. Kick, push, swish. He's off to find a new crew. Fresh off a backslide flip kick push fakie. Landed it. Epic tray flipped past the comic shop. Then kick, push, plop. What's the point of gnarly tricks without compadres to cheer 'em? Why be epic if no one can see? What's going on, Epic? Dad wants to know. Throwing down psycho big tricks without buddies is whack, Epic says. This board isn't getting me anywhere. You never landed a new trick on the first try. Keep an open mind, and you'll meet new friends. Kick, push, good night. Epic dragged himself to bed, then counted backside flips to fall asleep. Oh, I love that wash of color across his face like that. Bright and cheerful, Epic decided to try fitting in with the neighborhood kids. First, he tried football. Ouch! Soccer was just as painful. Ah! And basketball was slamming, but not in a good way. Help! Oops. Defeated and dazed, confused and drenched, Epic was not feeling it. Water balloon fights. Oh my gosh. Epic told his parents about one painful moment after another. Sugar, how about you run down to the bodega and treat yourself, said Mama. How about one more ride, King? Asked his dad. You'll need this. I love on the sticky note on it, it says, be great, be epic. Epic flew past Dad, flipped his board on the banister and slid down to the sidewalk, then disappeared down the block. Kick, push, kick. He did a backside fakie on the fire hydrant. Kick, push, flip, landed it. Epic wove in and out of a sidewalk pickup game. Bounce, ka-clonk, bounce, ka-clonk. Kick, push, zwoosh. Epic shimmied past Tiff's house, kick flippin', while the girls did their side steppin', kick, push, whoosh. With the bodega in sight, Epic spotted a rail bigger than any he'd ever attempted. Kick, push, clang! He mongo-footed, then flipped into a switch stance, took a breath, and screeched across the stairs onto a 50-50 grind to the bottom, landing in front of the Bee-Fly barbershop. Like I said, no sweat. Epic hopped inside the bodega and grabbed his favorite snack. Are those your friends? Asked the clerk. Sick moves, bro. We saw you. We feel you. Let's get a session on, said Epic. Kick, push, kick. Away they went. Back home, they started up a gnarly game of skate. Back and forth they went until the sun went down. New neighborhood, new crew, and even some sweet new tricks, no doubt. Being you is pretty epic. Look at that. Oh, I love the picture. And that's that. Okay, Larry, you have to translate half of those things. A back flippin' 50-50 grind fakie. I'm sure that I'm sure you know what it was, but he was right. It was that the images that he drew, the way it made it feel rather than the actual physical part. It was pretty, his style of art that he calls mannerism. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, Julia, I'm so sorry. I know that's tough. Went through that in 2019 with my mom, but you know what? When you're all there together and you get to say what you need to say, that's pretty cool. It's something that you can hold on to. You really can. Anyway, back at this, saying prayers. Yes, we're all saying prayers for Julia and for your mom. I am going to, since tonight's Wednesday, I'll be probably showing art on Friday, because tomorrow night, no, with the premiere, because the grandkids, Friday night, I think Layla will be on. We'll be able to show something. I'm going to have a house full on Friday night. I got Layla and Lachlan, and I think my sister Patty too. So we'll see how that goes, but it'll be fun. It'll be good. Yep. Another epic beard. Oh yeah, he does that with it in his pic. The dad has that. Oh, there it is. In this one, there's the epic beard of the barber in the barber shop. I can't remember if the dad has an epic beard in this one. Does he? Kick? I don't think so. Oops. Oh, I went too far. Yep. Oh, Dad has an epic beard too. Yeah, he does a great job with those beards. That's pretty cool. This whole illustration is pretty amazing. So I think what I like so much about Frank Morrison's is that idea of mannerisms that he has, about rather than trying to get the exact physical nature of whatever it is, he creates an energy in his art that has that the manner that he's trying to create rather than the actual physical manifestation of it, and showing that literally it's just fun to see his work. So hi Lupe. Anyway, yay. So thanks, Gail, for the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys when you do that. But I'm going to challenge you guys to try doing a little bit of journal every day, whether it's a sketch journal or a writing journal or something like that. I'm going to do it for the next, I think we're doing it for 60 days, just to see, and I'm just going to do a sentence. The part of the challenge is to not try to, not only to write every day, but to limit it, to really focus it into one sentence so you don't get bogged down in, oh gosh, it's going to take me too long and what am I going to say and da-da-da-da-da, rather than just dash something off and just a thought. whether it's a few words, whether it's a single sentence, I'm adding to it by maybe doing a sketch with it, because I'm doing it in my sketchbook, and we'll see how that goes. I might share some on some days. But like I said, tonight, I thank you guys for being here. I had to kind of cut this one short, just one story, the last of the Frank Morrisons. And then tomorrow night will be a premiere because the grandkids will be here. But tonight, I forgot that I had a board meeting. They changed our board meetings to Wednesday from Mondays. And today is Wednesday. Yeah, I'm kind of way out of loop here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see, Maria's here checking in. Yeah, you guys have been making some really beautiful pieces. Thanks, Tamara. I'm glad you liked it. I think looking at Morrison's work this whole past week has been really interesting to see his style, and that mainly his oil paint that he does with spray paint, the mix of them, and then last night's watercolor. That was something else. So it's fun to see those different artists, and I am just astounded at all the new artists that I have been seeing, and different authors and illustrators that I didn't know anything about, and I love discovering more about them. So I can understand why he won the Coretta Scott King Award for this book, for the illustration and for the whole message about being your epic self. I love that. I love that. It's a message we all need to hear. And we don't all fit in with football or soccer or water balloon fights, and who knows what it is that we fit in with. But when we find that crew, like we have, it's pretty spectacular. So you guys, I'm going to hop off and go to my board meeting, and I thank you for being here and for inviting me into your home and coming into mine. And I hope you enjoyed this story tonight. Wow, it's getting to be a busy season, but I appreciate the fact that you are patient with me when I do premieres and can't do a live, that I'm going to be there with my grandkids. You know, they're just up here for a few days, and then they'll head back to Phoenix. So I get them. So that's where we're going to go meet Annalena and Philip and everybody, have dinner and hang out. And I'll tell you all about it. And Layla will be here the next night to read with you guys. So that's always a treat. So you guys, until next time, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around. And the first place you'll find it is in your own mirror, looking right back at you. The next place you'll probably find it is, like I said, in all the avatars of all the people in this group. And I'll see you next time.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Ooh, feeling alright. We won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard. They're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black
Lily, our hearts are with you.
I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model.
need you by